गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुसाक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं यत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। Welcome friends to this special system of education which Mission RK International is developing. Instead of the knowledge-based education, which deals with the concrete mind, Mission RK wants a wisdom-based education, which Aurobindo called as the integral yoga, and Pujya Gurudev called it as Prajna yoga. In this particular type of wisdom education, the main aspect is not studying books. It is studying life. It is the art of living. And that is why every teacher worth his salt says that his life is the message. Follow my life. One of the greatest and foremost examples where life itself is a living example of wisdom, knowledge, is the life of Sri Aurobindo. Sri Aurobindo, at the time of his message when India got its independence, said that his date of birth, August 15th, and India's Independence Day, August 15th, being one and the same is not a coincidence, but it is destiny. All of you who are hearing this, please remember these words of Aurobindo. He said August 15th was the Independence Day because his date of birth was August 15th. In other words, had he been born on some other day, say March 5th, then India would have got its independence on March 5th. This approach to Aurobindo's life must be clearly borne in mind. And another factor when we read and study the life of Aurobindo as an example of integral yoga, the Prajna yoga of our Gurudev, the integral yoga and the Purna yoga, we should always remember the recurring of number 7. Aurobindo's life can be divided into a period of first 21 years as that of Tamas, and then the next 14 years as the period of Rajas, and the last 42 years as the period of Sattva. This we can conclude and reach to this conclusion because of his own sayings. When his father wanted him to read only English, he never wanted his sons to know even the alphabets of Bengali literature or language. He wanted them to go to the convent, the British educational institution, then at Darjeeling. Sri Aurobindo records that when he was in the school, he felt a great dark cloud covering him. And this intensified when he went to England. And throughout his life in England, till his 21st year, that is 1893, this dark cloud was a part of his life. When he came back to India and he saw the shores of India, his motherland, suddenly he found that the darkness is melting away and a great vision and light dawned on him. And he says that for a few months he was in that light. So this aspect of our education, and our educators must remember that this English education is a Tamasic education. The life of Aurobindo is a proof that other than Sanskrit and the divine language, all other languages are Tamasic in nature. And one more interesting fact which I would like to draw attention is that around the age of 12, Aurobindo had a feeling that he was very selfish. That he was very, very selfish, and some inner power prompted him to be unselfish. And from that moment onwards, he tried to be unselfish to the core. From the life of Aurobindo, even though I cannot give you a chronological aspect, but I will certainly give you a way of life which all of us should follow, especially those who are born in India, the Indians. Aurobindo always used to say about 3 madnesses which he had. And anyone who wants to follow the life of Aurobindo, anyone who wants to understand the role of integral yoga in building a new world era, should know these 3 madnesses must become an integral part of their life. The first madness is regarding money. Aurobindo always used to say that he always used to spend minimum for his wants, and all the money is a trust of God for the workings of the God. So this is the aspect of money which we should have if you want to understand Aurobindo in his true sense. Or we, again I repeat, the basic approach towards the integral yoga, the Prajna Yoga, the wisdom knowledge is our approach towards money. If you are materialistic, tamasic in nature, and if you think that money is everything, you forget about the integral yoga and the wisdom knowledge. You should re-educate yourself about the value of money, minimum to you and maximum to others. The second madness of Aurobindo was, if there is a God, I should face him, I should talk to him. He should be the guiding pole star of my life. This must be the approach of the wisdom mongers. Many people wanted to change the education system, but the present education system is not allowing us to understand God or wisdom. Both are synonymous. God in action is wisdom. Therefore, the other madness of Aurobindo was that he has to face God face to face, talk with him, and surrender himself to the guidelines as God wants him to live.